You already said you don't have that kind.
I don't. But
Yeah.
I want. One.
That's not in the shape of
Alexander.
ears.
There's actually ones that are shape of ears, and
Yeah.
then if you have like over ear headphones, it actually feels like they're touching your earlobes. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I listened to some spaghetti get mushed into.
It was a
wasn't
joke
pleasant.
one. Was it a joke one?
No. Was it
Sure. No.
Yeah.
I don't like anyone with food.
No, like he did it as a joke.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
like it was an actual like
Yeah,
expensive
yeah.
one though.
Yeah, those are fine. The silicone ears just come off and you can just wash it.
Yeah. It's just a microphone with
Would
ears.
you pierce your silicone ears?
No. No, that's stupid.
It's like piercings going on all the way across.
Unless
I've never actually seen any of those videos.
I feel like you'd be weirded out by it.
It depends on what you listen to, honestly.
It depends on what it is.
Because
Yes.
like you could listen to just like cats purring and that's fine.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like that. And
Like,
then
that's-
like there'll be a cat purring right next to your ear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then it moves to your other ear.
Yeah.
Because the ASMR is for specifically the audio going from one side of your ear to the other. So
Not
that it gives you
necessarily.
tingles.
Not necessarily.
Or it's what gives you tingles.
It's a binaural.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Does that. So then it's like 100% stereo.
Uh-huh.
So if someone's like over here doing stuff, you can actually hear it in that ear, right? But then there's also like lo-fi where everything's in mono.
Oh, it's just the sound
Yeah,
itself.
it's just the sound.
Yeah, it's basically it's whatever gives you tingles in like the back of your neck when you listen
like
to it.
like imagine like the like someone scratching on like
Yeah.
chalkboard, except a very very light version of that, and how you kind of get like a
Yeah.
tingles in the back of your neck and your spine, kind of like that, but then pleasant.
Yeah. Like someone cutting like sand.
Yeah, the sand cutting is really
Sand
good.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
that's a more
That's a
common,
good one.
more normal one.
Or walking on gravel. That's like a thing.
Nails on a glass bottle.
Wow.
That one's glass is like one of my favorite ones.
Fighting games.
That's
click,
the thing.
Click, 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 click.
I've seen that.
D&D.
Welcome!
Dice rolling. Ah, I haven't seen that one a lot.
Welcome to your one and only ASMR D&D podcast, Homeroom Heroes.
Do you like it?
My name is Lyle. I am your GM for this Dark Places and Demogorgons playthrough. Blah, blah, blah. Dark Places and Demogorgons playthrough by Bloat Games. Thank you, Bloat Games. Stay
Thanks,
bloated.
Bloat game. Oh, stay
Um,
bloated.
stay bloated.
Stay bloated.
Need some Tums?
Not sponsored.
To my right, we have
Kristen as Courtney.
I'm Julian as Xander.
Brandon is Reese.
and we are in episode 5. Thank you so much for following us. Thank you for being around, and also thank you for sticking around as we are figuring stuff out as far as audio is concerned, as far as the format and stuff is concerned. It's
Hopefully
really
I'm
means a lot.
recording. I am.
It's only my second time playing this.
Yeah.
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 First one was
You're-
good.
You're already better than Julian.
Wow.
No.
Welcome to episode 5, Junkyard Brawl. So to recap, Kristen, would you like to recap for us? As Courtney.
Sure.
Like, oh my god. I'm just kidding, that wasn't your character.
That was what popped in my head.
Okay, guys.
I like that.
I do not speak like that, okay? Harold stole my charm bracelet, and Xander and
Harold.
Reese tried their best to help.
Sadly.
It brought expected results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their backpacks that missed and whatnot. Harold wanted $150 for it to meet at the junkyard.
The punk.
My parents definitely made it difficult to leave the house. Was able to sneak out. We went to the junkyard. Met Harold. He took $15 from me.
No.
15.
Only.
It's like a zero off of what he
$15.
wanted.
Yeah.
That is true. $15.
But he wants 150
And-
for the bracelet.
Yes.
I mean, it's already gone from his
He wrapped them
possession.
around hot dogs and threw them into a cage, making noises.
In the junkyard, not at your house.
In the
In
junkyard.
the
I said-
Junkyard
I
Brawl.
said in the junkyard.
Junkyard Brawl. Okay, so last episode
In
we
your
rolled,
backyard.
we rolled for initiative. Harold goes first because he rolled a nat 20. Rats 1 and 2 follow. Then there's Xander. Then there's Reese. Then there's Rat 3, and then there's Courtney at the end. I am going to go ahead, and I should have done this before, but I'm going to turn to the section in this book that talks about combat.
I mean, this is first actual combat.
Yeah, I kind of want to do this right. So
The other one,
Kind of. You fought him on the basketball courts.
we played basketball while also combat.
that was pretty fun.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, so okay, all right. Okay,
I don't know if you can see them.
okay.
Barely in there. That's good
You
enough.
can see his head.
Well, I mean, you lean in when you're
Yeah.
talking. Okay.
Thank you.
So,
When it's your turn, you just come into frame.
so just to set the stage a little bit, we're in the middle of a junkyard. It's like 7:30 at night. The moon is out because it is. No, I would say it's like
Dots.
dusk. Yeah, so there's still a little bit of sunlight going down.
The dust.
As the sun is setting, we have Harold up top of this junkyard pile. So like cars, flattened cars, and then those like metal cubes, and they're all
Yeah.
kind of arranged all the way up into this like mountain pile. And then Harold's right on top of it, and it's kind of like a right angle, so that one side of it kind of drops suddenly, and right under that pile is a cage that's filled with 3 gigantic rats, rodents of unusual size.
Specifically.
And he wrapped Courtney's bracelet around some hot dogs and threw it into the cage.
Hot dogs.
And
Oscar Oscar
Oscar
Mayer Wieners. There you go.
and in the meantime, while Courtney was trying to negotiate with Harold to get her bracelet back, Xander and Reese doubled around, and
Blew it.
they made their
You did
way.
I tried.
I was
tried.
fine.
Yeah, they made their way behind the other two on
I
like,
jammed his bike so at least he can't get away.
exactly. So
Yeah.
Xander found his bike next to like leaned up against the pile behind. So he messed with his bike by
Jam.
Jamming a bunch of like
Bolts
mel
and
mel
stuff.
parts.
yeah.
Shove things in it.
Yeah, like
And then
nuts and
Reese
bolts.
made his way around, and he was right next to the cage when kind of everything happened.
Hmm.
So that's where we are right now. Harold dropped the bracelet in the cage. Reese was unable to successfully retrieve the bracelet, unfortunately, so it did fall into the cage. As it falls into the cage rattles, and you hear more and more squeaking and a little bit of growling, which is weird because rats. And then, as Harold looked around and noticed everyone kind of being there, and he didn't want any funny business, and here you guys are
We are the funny business.
being funny in this business. He basically jumps on down.
Mhm.
He rolled a natural 20 for his initiative, so he gets to kind of do whatever he wants here. He jumps down and he unhooks the cage, and the rats kind of spill out. And where the mountain pile is like kind of like the dumping ground for the junkyard. So after they like compress the cars, they like put them off to the side, and then like after the cars are compressed, they put it into like the other compressor that puts them in the cubes, and then that gets put onto the mountain. So everything's kind of like in this clearing, and the rats kind of spill out into the clearing. So right where we are right now is Harold literally just opened the cage. The rats are going to spill out, and we go to the first rat, and he's gonna go and bite.
No.
He's gonna bite Reese because he's literally right there.
Oh no, rat.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Does a 5 beat your AC?
No.
Okay.
Not even close.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Good
rat
dodge.
1 goes to go ahead and bite Reese, but since Reese was right there, and he was there while the cage was being open, he kind of like dodges away. Rat number 2 goes to bite Reese as well,
Fine.
and a 4 does not beat your AC.
Nope.
Wow, Can I get a new dice?
No.
Oh, okay. Actually, no.
That's why I have multiple, so I can choose.
I mean, unless they have bonus to their stats, they're not gonna hit me.
Yeah. Okay. So he also does not hit Xander. You're on the other side of the mountain. What do you do?
Well, I'll try to.
Oh, also, wait. Sorry. This is the first time that we have seen rats of this size. It's not like we've not seen rats before.
But these are like dog size.
But these are like 4. It says about 5 pounds. So
Okay.
these pokey sized
Oh,
rats.
Pokey's my dog. You might have heard her in previous episodes.
Yeah.
So
She's one that goes.
there was some sneezing and some tip taps in the
those
background.
pig noises.
Yeah.
So these rats are gigantic.
Okay.
And it's the first time that you're kind of dealing with
Where
it.
did he get these rats?
We don't know.
They were in the junkyard. So literally, while he said the time and place, basically what Harold did is he got everything prepared. So we don't know how.
Yeah. It was just all there before we got there.
Exactly. It was all set up before you guys got there, just in case anything weird happens. So this is your first time seeing rats of this size, and there's 3 of them. And also, you're in a junkyard at 7 at night with your friends.
Okay.
You're like you don't want to die.
Yeah.
So every time you meet an enemy for the first time, we roll a courage saving throw.
Okay.
So courage saves are rolled when a character's morale is challenged when a character encounters a non-supernatural opponent or dangerous obstacle for the first time. Every time you fail the courage save, you receive a +1 to all future courage saves against the same thing.
So this is what's it called? A giant rat, or
These are giant rats. Let's go 1d6.
D6.
Yeah, 1d6. Oh wait, no, sorry. The courage throw. Oh, I'm sorry. So saving throws is you either meet or you're under the saving throw value. So what is your saving throw value for courage on your sheet?
13.
So it has to meet 13 or be under 13 in order for you to beat it.
With a D6?
No, with the d20. Sorry.
Oh. All right. Yeah. 3.
Okay, good. Okay, so Julian Julian successfully rolls correctly, meaning that Xander is like
There you go.
he gets that fortitude.
Every time.
He gets that testicular fortitude to go and move forward.
Testicular. Cool.
All right, so what do you do? You okay? How battle is gonna go? This is a first time thing.
Mhm.
This is actually our first time being in an actual battle.
Actual battle.
So each round is a moment in time.
Yes.
It's a nondescript moment in time. I would say that one full round.
In regular D&D, is it not 5 seconds?
It's something like that, but I'm not gonna.
Okay.
It's for at least for DP&D, it's gonna be moments.
Okay.
Or longer than a moment.
Mhm.
So battle is definitely going to be in moments. So in your moments, in your turn, you get to move, you get to do an action, and you get to attack. Okay. And after you do those, you're done, and it moves on to the next person.
Okay.
And the round started with Harold.
Yes.
Okay. So just letting you guys know. So we're about halfway through.
Okay.
So Xander, what do you do? And you are on the other. You are kind of separated from everybody because you are on the other side of.
Did I see what happened?
I would say no.
No.
I would say from what you deduced, you do see Harold, and you did see him drop. Because Harold's kind of on that.
Yeah.
In that pile. So you were there. You did see him drop. Whatever he dropped, and you assume it's the charm bracelet. I'm assuming. And you heard the cage rattle and roll. You see him jump down. And then you hear the rats bite at Reese.
It's a lot.
Oh,
Like,
sure. Okay.
You hear it.
Okay.
They're unusually large.
yeah, I guess.
All right, but before I kind of go over to the other side of the pile, can I roll a perception
For what?
to see if I can find like a piece of metal, maybe like a what's it called, a side view mirror of a car to like grab and potentially throw.
I'm gonna set this at like 15 because you're in a section where everything's compressed and crushed, so it's gonna be hard for you to find one. But yes, I would say you could roll. You have to beat a 15.
4.
Okay, you don't find.
Okay.
You find nothing.
Okay. Then I'll just go over to the other side of the pile,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes.
And then so at this point is Reese under me or like kind of next to me?
I would say that Reese is next to you on that level.
Okay.
He's just on the other side.
Yeah.
of it.
So I try to meet up with him then.
Mm-hmm. And do you do anything?
Where's that rat now?
There's 2 rats.
The one that
Reese.
just attacked him.
There's 2 rats on Reese
Okay.
that have attacked him. There's one still in the cage, hasn't really broken out yet.
Okay.
And then so you either get one of 2 ways. You either get to go around the side where Reese is, or you get to go around the other side where you meet the rats first. I would say that you have enough of mobility to do both.
I'll go side with Reese.
Okay. So you're next to Reese. What do you do?
I'll attack one of the rats, I guess, with like a kick. Since I have the high ground.
Okay. Let's go with. Sorry, I have to go and look up to see. So it's not a weapon. You don't have a weapon.
Yeah.
So
So with the kick.
yeah. So I was just gonna say. I was like, you don't
foot's a
have any
weapon.
weapons at all.
No
So
life.
it's gonna be. I'm gonna say it's gonna be just strength.
Okay.
So just raw strength.
Okay. Was it 9? Or 10.
10. Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit?
Does not hit.
For a rat?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's unusually large.
Exactly, should be easier to fit.
It's a big
How
target.
high is that AC?
For me to know and for you to find out.
Yeah.
You go to attack a house, you miss.
Okay, so your kick, I would say that your kick whiffs,
Okay.
and the rat growls at you menacingly.
I drag her.
Reese, it is your turn. You just got bitten at by rats. I need you to roll me that courage saving throw, and it has to meet or be under your courage value.
4 and it's 13 for me.
Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are all you just have adrenaline,
Yeah.
and you're like, I could hit something that's not rulers for the first time.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, it's just a rat. I don't
Yeah.
wanna...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so well, what do you do?
First off, can I see where the charm bracelet has went to?
I'm
All that
going
chaos.
to say that you could definitely roll your perception for it. And perception's into wisdom. It's wisdom. So I could say that you could go ahead and definitely see. If you could see it.
17.
Fine.
Gotcha.
Fine. As the rats, you saw him drop it, and as the rats went for the bracelet, you see one of them. You see one of them swallow it, so you know
Okay.
one of them ate it.
Okay.
Okay, you don't know which one because there were 3 in the cage, but you know one of them ate it because there isn't anything left in the cage, so it didn't just fall down. And there also isn't. You didn't see the bracelet fall anywhere else because it was basically it happened right in front of you.
Yeah.
So you did see one of the rats eat it.
Okay.
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 I was gonna try to high prioritize. Okay, I guess I'll just attack one of the rats that is closest to me.
All right, this will be the first rat that bit at you first. So,
Okay.
all right, go for it. Oh, what do you use?
My nunchucks.
Okay.
Nunchucks.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. So in this game, everything has durability. So let me go ahead and.
Oh man, that was authentic.
Where are we at? Firearms. Wait, where?
Was it a good roll? Did you waste a good roll?
Where the heck is it? Sorry. Okay. So nunchucks, I'm gonna say.
They're called nunchaku.
I have it written as nunchuck.
Okay, I'm gonna say. that. What would the nunchucks be like? Spear, staff, whip.
I'd say it's a whip.
Say it's a whip.
whip.
So I want you to go ahead and roll. Oh, actually, do you want to write these things down?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So
I did already roll though.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So put nunchucks. Damage is 1d6 minus 1.
Minus 1?
Yeah.
Why minus?
That's what it says.
Okay.
And hold on. What does ROF mean? Rate of fire?
Yeah, rate of fire.
Oh,
How fast can I whip these nunchucks around?
Wait, what? Really?
Wait, what does it say?
Yeah, what does ROF mean? It doesn't give me.
Is there a value for RO?
Yeah, it's 2 or 1. And I'm like, it doesn't give me the definition of ROF on here.
Just coin flip whether I hit twice or not, or something.
It could be the hit DC, like in D&D. So it's
you add the hit DC to your roll usually.
yeah.
Huh. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's So it's +1.
Okay.
To hit.
Also, wait, isn't this a weapon? That you get? Don't you get a thing on melee weapons?
I have range proficiency.
Okay, so this is not. I would say this is range. This is a ranged weapon.
Okay.
Nunchuck?
Yeah, you're right.
It depends on the DM here.
No, it's not a ranged weapon.
Okay.
It's not a ranged weapon.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'll need that for my shurikens later, though.
Yeah. I have that too. You want to write that down? Want to write it? Shurikens is a 1d6 minus 2 damage. As +2. ROF. Has a range of 30.
Another 1d6 minus 1 on damage?
1d6 minus 2.
Okay.
But it gives you +2 on hit.
Okay.
Yeah. For your hit roll.
And the ROF was
2. That was the 2. So it's +2 on it.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You have vibrations on your phone?
Do you have vibrations on your phone?
No,
When I type, yeah. but-
because it's picking it up.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like how Reese brought the only weapons to this thing.
Yeah. I prepared. Well,
chemicals.
Yeah. She has
Yeah, I need to figure out.
non-distinct chemical
I
kit.
was like, I need to figure out what the heck that counts as
I brought bleach and vinegar and baking soda.
Nice.
to make volcanoes.
Mhm.
Okay, so Reese,
Yeah.
what did you roll?
18.
18. That hits.
Yeah.
So roll your damage. It's going to be 1d6 minus 1.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay, so rat 1 perishes.
Wow.
Got him.
Okay. So tell me how it happens.
I mean, I had the 2 rats gnawing at me. And I'm just like, ugh. Take the nunchuck that's like sticking out of my backpack, kind of, and just kind of like start whipping it, and then just.
Oh, you didn't look away.
Its eyes. Whack.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And then I see it not moving, and I'm like.
So I would say that you nail this square in the face. Its head whips around, and it stops moving. So congrats, you have killed your first thing.
You've drawn first blood.
Yeah.
Okay, so rat 3.
Like the movie Rambo First Blood.
Rat 3 sees this happen.
I mean, I drive that back.
Sees this happen, goes to go ahead and he attacks the closest thing next to him, which is you,
Okay.
Xander. So rat.
3 comes out of the cage.
Yes. And he's doing just fine.
That was a good one. I'll give you that.
Is it feeling just fine?
Doing
I think
just
it's
fine.
doing-
It's doing
good.
just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So he goes to bite at you. Does a 13 beat your AC?
It meets it. Mine's at 13.
Oh, okay. So he bites at you,
Okay.
and he gets like unusually close to your face. So he does that thing where like he goes to your face and you back off just in time. Otherwise, he wouldn't
Yeah.
hit your nose.
Okay.
We go to Courtney. You are at the top of the mountain, essentially. Harold did drop down to let the rats go. So he is down there with everyone essentially. So what do you do? Because you are at the top.
How close am I to the rats?
The rats are down that level with everyone else. You're the only one.
Is
at the
everyone on the same level, or are they scattered?
Everyone's in the same level and scattered. They're on the ground level and scattered. You are on top of this junkyard pile.
Can I push one of the cubes down the mountain?
I would allow that, but before you do that, I need you to roll your courage saving throw. It needs to meet or be under your courage level. 2. Okay. Wow. Good rolls. Okay, so you have enough courage to move and do what you need to do. So you go up to one of the cubes. It is pretty heavy. You are pretty small. It's going to take a pretty big strength throw for you to do it. I would say I'm going to set this at 18. You're tiny.
Yeah. 19.
Wow.
Okay. So I would say that
Wait, do you have a negative?
Oh, -1, so 18.
She still meets it,
Yeah.
but just barely.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you push this
Jeez.
you push this like metal cube and it's grating against the floor, and I would say you get it about halfway. So on your next turn, you get to give it one last push and it'll teeter over. Okay. And when you go to Harold, Harold is down where everyone else is, and he pulls out his knife and turns to Xander, and he says, "I will end you."
I'm waiting for him to
Hold up,
do what he
hold
needs
up,
to do,
hold
and then
up.
I'll respond.
He's thinking of what clothes he's taking.
There's a bunch of... Okay. Wait. Where's my weapons?
I will end your decency. Oh no.
No! Oh my gosh. There we are. There are weapons. Jeez. I need to keep tabs of this. So he pulls out his knife and he lunges for Xander. Does a 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So he whips it out.
Nice.
Oh.
This is 1d6 minus 1. So.
He's doing it for himself first.
Oh, also, Brandon, I need you to roll a d20. This is for the usage die. This is for the durability of your nunchuck. So, if you roll a 1 to 3, we go down in durability. So just roll that d20 and tell me what you
14.
got. Okay, you're fine. I have to do that too after I stab at Xander. Wow. So he hits you for 4.
Okay.
So let me roll the durability. Yeah, we're fine. 12. So Harold goes in, says I'm gonna end you. He clicks open his knife and he stabs at you. And I'm gonna say that he clips your arm. So there's a pretty sizable gash.
Okay.
On your arm, and Harold starts laughing maniacally. Rat number two goes to bite at Reese.
Try me.
Because he killed his brother.
Yeah. He's next.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? You're next.
Actually, no, I have other plans.
Can you check? Wait, is this his turn or yours?
This is Rat 2's turn.
The rat is attacking.
Can you check to see if we're at 1/8 of this? Can you,
Start doing an autopsy.
Does a 16 hit?
Don't worry about it. I have
No.
an idea.
A 16 doesn't hit you?
Isn't yours like 18 or something?
18?
Bruh. All right, so he lunges at you, but you're too fast for him.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
okay. And okay, so Xander, you just got stabbed at by Harold, and there's also a rat that also tried to go get at you.
Okay. So they're both right next to me.
So Harold clips your arm, and the rat is kind of. They're both within your field of view. They're both kind of in front of you.
Okay.
Harold to your left, or Harold to your right, and rat.
Which
to your
rat?
left.
Punch at me, the one that was in the cage.
I'm gonna have to be 3.
Yes.
So the cage is also right next to me.
Yes.
I grab for the cage and I whack at Harold.
Okay, I need you to roll a strength, and you don't know how heavy this cage is, and you also don't.
He just lifted it up a while ago.
He just let it open.
He opened the gate.
He opened the gate for
Oh,
this
I
cage.
thought he.
No, he
like,
opened this
just
gate
lifted
for
it
this. No, it's not one of those. He
Okay.
there's like a little door thing to it.
Okay.
It's kind of, I would like to say that he it's like one of those dog carrier cages. Then so you can lift it up. I would say.
Okay.
So you know about how heavy it is. I just need you to roll a strength to see if you're. Oh wait, no. I would say this is dexterity because it's not a heavy cage. I would say this is dexterity to see if you're able to
To hit him.
to actually grab it and then hit him.
Okay. 9.
Does not meet.
No.
So you grab at the cage, you lift it up, and it's in your hand. So you have the cage in your hand.
Okay.
Okay. Next, Reese.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Ignoring the rat, seeing that Xander just got stabbed,
Good.
I go for the shuriken.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw it at Harold.
Okay. So your shuriken, don't you get +2?
Yeah.
2 ranged. So go
Real
for
quick
it.
though, I have an attack bonus to melee. Do I add that onto the hit? Or
does it say attack bonus?
Attack
You
bonus?
add that to the damage.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. So you get +2 +2. You get +4 on this roll.
For trying to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get +4 because you get 2 for the ROF,
Mm.
and you get 2 for your ranged proficiency.
Nice. 16.
I was like, yeah, you better hit. Okay. So you do hit Harold.
Oh, Harold.
Oh, Harold. Okay, what do you do?
Like where am I aiming it, or?
Yeah. Just describe to me how it works.
I should probably roll for damage first just to see where I hit him.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's see how bad you hit him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1d6 minus 2.
3.
Okay. So you hit him for 3. Borrow your pencil. Okay. So what happens?
So I'm gonna say I throw that into his knife hand to try to make him drop it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's roll his strength to see if he does drop it. I don't think he will, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's insane strength.
No. He non-natural 20s. No, there's no way. So he just screams out in pain.
Good enough for me?
And then let's go and roll that roll your d20 for the shuriken. I know it left your hand, but this is to see if you could pick it up later and use it again.
It's a 9.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Rat 3. Rat 3 is gonna do what rats do and attack at Xander.
Okay.
Excited about this new this blood that it's smelling and seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 19.
Yeah.
I didn't check.
No, you just need to check on me.
Okay, so
yeah, this has kind of been the experience for a while.
so he hits you for 3.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. He has the rats have the capability of giving you a disease.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only if I roll a 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did not roll a 1, but he does hit you for 3.
Okay.
The rat, excited in his blood frenzy, jumps and bites at the arm that's bitten. And he does that thing that you've seen dogs like attack dogs do, where he like latches on, he like gnaws at you, and he jumps off.
Yeah. Okay.
So your shoulder is pretty messed up right now.
What arm was it?
I would say it'll be your. No. What arm did you use to grab the cage with?
My right arm.
Okay, so it's your left.
Okay.
Your left is the one that's screwed up.
All right.
Because obviously you would use your good arm for grabbing. Okay. We are at Courtney. Do you continue on your endeavor?
Yep.
All right. Roll me your strength.
6.
Okay. It moves a little bit more. and with the next one, next one you know it's gonna fall. Or you could use a survival point to make sure this happens.
What would I need to roll?
You just get to roll again, and you have to -1 on your survival point. So you need to keep track of the survival section.
Yeah.
Just put a -1 next to it, and then we'll add that the next time we play. So Courtney uses her survival point. Survival points represents a player's in-game ability to re-roll a failed attempt on a dice roll at the cost of 1 point per re-roll.
Okay.
Each failed dice roll can only be re-rolled once. If the player fails again, then the player must take the second roll as final, even if the second roll is less advantageous than the first failure, and cannot spend another point to re-roll. So
I was using the bad one.
Oh yeah. So Courtney, nonplussed, continues to struggle and push.
15.
Okay, yes. So it teeters over. It starts going over. Everyone besides Courtney, roll me a perception. And this is wisdom.
7.
8.
Okay. Harold's the only one that notices.
Okay.
It starts to fall. Okay. So the Harold dodges out of the way as this cube is careening down.
Mm-hmm.
Can you both roll me a dexterity? Yeah, roll me a dexterity.
15.
7.
You meet. You successfully dodge out of the way.
Okay.
It does bounce over, and it does give you a little bit of damage.
Okay.
Harold, I'm gonna say.
What about the rats? Did I get the rats?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
That was the whole point.
It's just me.
Wow, rat crit fails. Well, one of the rats just dies.
Yeah.
It squishes. It
So
like,
now 2 of the rats.
and then the last rat that's fighting against Reese.
Nipping at my heels.
Okay, that one successfully dodges away. So it bounces, hits a rat.
Wait, which rat?
The one that just bit at
Okay.
you.
Rat
I'm gonna that is rat 3.
1 and 3 are dead.
I'm going to say, for the purposes of right now, can all of you roll me a perception?
14. Wait.
6.
14.
2.
So Courtney, as that rat 3 gets hit, you see a glint of something shiny pop out of his mouth.
The one that died?
Yes, the one that just died behind Xander. Okay.
Aw. My creative way of finding out how to... Fine.
Oh no.
Real quick, I was gonna take one of the all 3 of the corpses and then go to one of those like really powerful magnets at the end, and then be like, "Turn it on, beep." Nope. Vroom. That's the one.
How do you know it's magnetic?
Because they use those to get to
How do
lift
you know
up
her
cars.
bracelet's magnetic?
I was gonna ask.
That'll be for the dice to decide.
Exactly.
Okay. This is gonna roll for damage for this metal cube
That hits me.
clipping you.
Yeah.
It's okay, you have an IEC.
No, it still hits me.
It's a
Because I
5.
didn't perceive it or dodge it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
that's true.
5? Okay.
It's a 5.
That's fine.
It's a 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's not a thing.
No.
That's not a thing. I'm bringing it. Different game. It's a different game.
Same thing.
Now what?
We are. So you just went. Harold. It's Harold's turn, and he just dodged away. And he goes, "You." And he points at Courtney. You know the monkey from Family Guy?
Yeah.
He does one of those.
Wait, how? No. You're
Harold.
You're Harold. I'm Xander.
Yes.
Where's Courtney and where's he pointing?
So Courtney's still up on.
Yes. Okay.
So he's pointing up.
Okay. So facing each other.
Yeah.
Now, how do you point?
Oh, no,
how?
he turns away from you.
Okay, I got advantage.
He turns away from you. No, that depends. The advantage depends on whether or not he's he.
Is he just staying there
Yeah.
for the rest of the
Exactly.
turn?
That's a moment.
So he scrambles up the mountain,
Okay.
And
That's still advantage.
he reaches at you, Courtney, and he's gonna go and lunge at you with his knife.
Oh man.
He's. I'm gonna. Let's
Are
see
you
here.
that close?
His movement was
I think so.
climbing.
His movement's climbing.
Yeah. So he climbed up to you.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and see. He's not very intelligent. Yeah, he doesn't know you have money on you. So he's just gonna try to get at
Gave
you.
him $15.
Yeah, but he wants 150 times 10. Does a 15 plus. Yeah, does a 15. Wow. Does a 19.
Yep.
Okay, so he rolls for damage. He hits you for 1. So I would like to say that he swipes at you with his knife, and he scratches your leg. Okay, and this is for durability. Nope, trusty knife is still trusty, does not break or do anything. So now Harold is up near the top of this junkyard pile along with Courtney.
What?
Production.
Rat number 2.
Just keep going.
Rat number 2 goes for it just really likes Reese. It likes Reese a lot.
Aww. Don't kill it. Make it your pet.
Does a 19. Okay.
You see, you said wow at 18, but I needed.
I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. He damages you for 3. And that's -1. Yeah, 3. Okay. How are y'all doing in health?
5.
Wow.
Oh, me too.
Where is that?
Twinsies.
So minus
The one that you just took.
yeah,
Yeah.
minus the one that you took. Change it, like physically change it. Xander, your turn. You so Harold just swiped at you. A rat clipped your arm, and
Yes.
almost immediately after it clipped your arm and jumped down, you see because you didn't perceive the boulder.
Just.
You just literally just falls down and the rat bounces off. And you're like, and then you see the glints of something shiny going out of his mouth.
Oh, he sees it too.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did not see
I
it.
did.
Okay, yeah, you're the
Sorry.
only one that saw. So it crushes the rat, and then you see Harold go up and stab at Courtney.
Okay. At this point, if I was to make my movement, would I be able to make it up there?
You'll be able to make it.
Alright.
Are we allowed to consult decisions?
Yes. There is a limit to metagaming, but yes, you're allowed to,
Well, real quick,
outside of game, consult.
I was going to, if I can, attach the cage I just had in my hand to my belt, to my yellow belt.
It's gonna impede your movement if you want to do that. So
Like behind me while I'm climbing
it's
up?
gonna impede your movement. Regardless, you putting anything on you is you're not gonna make it there in one turn. In this turn, you're gonna make it halfway.
Okay, then.
So if you still want to do that, you can do that. It's just gonna impede your movement.
There was a cage with 3 large rats.
Yeah, 3 large rats in it.
Yeah.
So
Alright, then I'll just climb up.
with cageless,
Yeah, cageless.
Okay. so you're up there with them. What do you do?
And right now he's, at this point, is he facing
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, and then I would say his back is to you because he was just like, why are you ruining everything?
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll go up, grab him by the waistband of his pants, and then try to yank him off of the...
Pants him.
Yeah.
Strength.
No, not pants him.
Payback.
Well, I could, but then it's like, I try to like pull him off of the...
Yeah, try to pull him off. Okay, so this is strength v strength. So good luck. 16.
12.
Okay, no. You have him grappled.
Okay.
So your hand is on his pants.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So he can't move.
He can't move.
Remember that.
He can't
Yeah.
move.
That's for you later.
Yeah, that's for you later.
Please.
I'm gonna finish off this last round.
Like it's been difficult.
I'm finally just getting tired. He actually got me once, so I'm just like, damn it. So nunchuck attack again. Would a 13 hit?
Yes, it hits. Roll that damage.
3.
Okay, just enough. So,
That's what I did to his brother.
how does this happen?
Finally, I just do like one quick whip around with a nunchuck that also just kind of hits him in the head. Corpse flops over next to the other one, I guess.
Oh yeah, your brothers. Okay.
Just hold up my victory trophy.
So, you've definitely cleared everything that's in your immediate view. So what do? You still get to move.
I guess I climb also up to the top where everyone else is at, but since I'm guessing he's still looking at Courtney, is he like grappled onto the side while also holding him?
Yeah.
So I'm just actually standing behind.
Behind her. Oh, everyone's in a line.
Yeah. Well, we're in an almost plus
Almost
sign.
plus sign, yeah. I would like you let's roll that d20 for that durability.
2.
All right, so the next time you roll a durability, put this down. You roll a d12 now for that durability.
Durability of what?
His nunchuck.
Oh, the nunchuck.
So each
I'm
time you
breaking
use
it.
an item, it goes from d20, and then if you roll a 1, 2, or 3, it goes down a dice to d12, and it goes down a dice to d10, d8,
Okay.
d4, d6, and d4.
I'll buy him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a rich
They're always
person.
They're always sold in sets of 2. Should have another one.
Yeah, you should have another one. Oh,
When I made the character, it just said 1.
Really?
One single nunchuck.
Okay.
And 3 shurikens, right?
Yeah, 3 sure.
Yeah. Did you bring all 3, or did you
I
bring
brought 1.
Okay.
I thought I'd only need once.
Did you successfully hit?
I hit Harold in his hand.
In the
So it's
center?
either stuck in there or it bounced out.
It bounced out, I would say. It is in that immediate area. I could say that you, if you want, you could spend a movement to retrieve it if you want.
I'm already up at the top.
Yeah, you're already up there.
Yeah.
No, but like it's. Oh wait, you hit Harold while you guys were down there, right?
Yeah, so I'd have to go back down and
Yeah.
get it
Okay.
later.
It is now officially your turn.
Can I throw bleach in Harold's face?
Yes. Yes, this is what I wanted.
Okay. Yes, you definitely can, and I need to roll Harold's
Roll blind for the rest of the-
Constitution for this, because this is dangerous stuff, man. Oh, it's a poison.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, like, doesn't
it's a poison. It's a poison. It's a poison saving throw. Okay.
Damage over time, bleach burning.
Make him drink it. He's held down.
I grab
Wait,
his mouth
actually, yeah,
open.
he's held down. Disadvantage.
Okay. No,
He just can't move away.
that doesn't. Okay, so you do throw the bleach in his face.
Actually, yeah, he can't move out of the way, kind of.
Yeah, he can't move. He can't move out of the way. So I am gonna roll this poison. Can you roll me a d4? It's gonna be one of the triangle ones. This is gonna be how much minus I'm taking off of this roll.
2.
Okay, so it's -2. So I have to beat. What's this poison? It's gonna be 9. It has to be a 9 or lower. Otherwise he succumbs to the effects of the poison.
Is poison's that high? Why?
10.
That's low.
That's low. It
That's-
has to be under 9.
In
Yeah.
order for him to not get poisoned, he has to be lower than 9, so that's still 11 points. So
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
So
gonna
he
get
rolls a
poisoned.
10, so he succumbs to the effects of the bleach.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Did it! You're killing this boy!
So I'm gonna say he is blinded for sure.
Okay.
He is for sure blinded.
Forever.
I would like for you to roll me that same 1d4. just for me to see how much damage he gets per turn. 1. Okay, he gets 1 damage per turn. So he is. Can I see a pencil? So he is.
It wasn't industrial grade. It was like for home use.
Clorox. Yeah. So he has at 5. And he is blinded, and I do know that is something.
Forever?
No,
I mean,
jeez.
I haven't tested that, but
Give me that shuriken.
Yeah. Doing a South Park episode.
Yeah.
We gotta dress Harold up like a dog, take it to the vet.
Oh god, I remember that.
I was on today or yesterday.
That episode?
New episode.
Oh yeah. New episode.
Okay. So he suffers a -4 to all further attack rolls.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright. Oh, Courtney. Jeez. So Harold, blinded. Oh, okay. What do you want to do?
I want to jump down to where I saw the bracelet go.
Okay.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I moved. I moved the figure for Courtney, and it knocked over everything. So okay, wait.
We're on the tower.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, so you make your way down there. Harold, blinded and enraged, he swings his knife wildly. -4. You are attached to him.
Yeah.
But I say he does it wildly. So this is for both of you.
I thought so.
Okay. He does not hit Reese. And definitely does not hit Xander. And he goes, my eyes. But realizing that he is attached to you, he is going to try to strength his way out of your right out of your thing. And that is on. Is the poison on? Hold on 1 second. I want to see if that it's just a -4 to all rolls, or is it just -4 just to attack? Because he doesn't really need to see you for like getting your hand off of his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all attack rolls. Okay, so this is not attack. This is just a strength. Wow. 21. He successfully reaches behind him, and he like grabs your wrist, and he does that thing where he grabs your wrist, and like he's squeezing so hard that you let go.
Yeah.
And he has you by the hand. So now you're grappled.
So I'm grappled.
Now you're grappled.
Okay.
Rat 2's dead. Xander.
Okay.
You could just punch him in the face. You actually could just punch him in the face.
Well, which hand is he holding? He is bleeding.
Yeah, which hand did you grab him with?
Use the blood as lubricant.
Yeah. So this is the good hand that he has grabbed. So. Right. I'm not gonna say that matters actually.
Yeah.
The adrenaline and stuff that's going on.
Yeah. It's fine.
There's no disadvantage for you punching.
I kick him in the balls.
What I was gonna do.
Roll with advantage.
11.
Or
7.
Okay,
So,
sorry. You don't meet. His AC is 13.
He's grappled though. Does it matter?
I gave you advantage, and you're grappled.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I also gave you advantage because he was blinded.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing happened.
Okay.
You guys kind of wrestle around a little bit. Reese.
I'm gonna do what I was gonna do, and I'm gonna try to nunchuck him in the balls.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage. Actually,
I mean, my first roll is already an 18.
yeah, I was about to say I don't think you get advantage just because it's like you're hitting him with a weapon and he's also blinded, so it's like, okay,
It's 18.
okay.
Double.
So how much is it? I'm not doubling this
I'm just
damage.
kidding.
Oh, jeez, he's gonna die.
So it'd be -1 from the damage.
-1 damage.
Well, I rolled a 1, so is it just nothing?
Yeah.
He felt no damage from getting hit.
Is that right?
Yes.
Even if it hits, it just does nothing.
So what the damage is 1d6 -1.
Okay.
So
Tough
so
throwing.
so you do so I'll say
Inhuman.
that you
He's
aim.
wearing a baseball.
I would say that you aim for his groin,
Mhm.
but the nunchuck like goes in between his legs and hits the floor.
Okay.
But he knows it. He knows it's there.
All right.
Actually, no, he's blinded. Roll me the damage one more time.
Okay.
Let's be fair.
3.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like that feels weird.
That
minus
does
1
feel-
or
That was -1.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, that feels really weird.
It feels
Let's
weird.
be.
The hit lands, but he's just like.
yes.
Roll me that durability for 12 now.
Oh yeah. 8.
Okay. All right. Courtney. Roll me your perception. Add your wisdom modifier to that.
16.
Okay. You locate your slimy, gross hot dog, like rubbed in charm bracelet. Congratulations.
Doesn't matter, that's all I wanted.
Okay.
Victory.
Do you use the bleach to like clean it off? Does bleach tarnish?
I'm not gonna use
Metals?
bleach. I'm gonna clean it when I get home.
I mean, if you let it sit in it, yeah, but.
All right. So what do you do with it? You just have it in your hand? Do you put it back on your wrists?
I just grab it, put it in my pocket, and yell at them, "No, let's go."
Wow. Okay. Do you guys hear?
Do we roll for that or?
I'm just gonna say, do you guys
Yeah.
hear?
Yeah, we hear it.
Because like in game, your characters, how into this battle are they? For you guys to actually like, I don't want to roll this.
I
want
mean,
this
like,
to be
there's
a
no
role
other
play thing.
sounds.
Right.
It's just if she yells, we hear.
All the rats are dead.
I'm kind of up
Yeah.
there thinking, how far are we taking this?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How into
Yeah.
this battle are you guys?
He's up there blind balls her.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
It's great from from his balls getting smushed.
Yeah,
Is he stunned now at all? From
He's-
like
he's already blinded. What else do you want?
to
Well,
be on his
yeah.
knees.
He has a 1. So basically, I'm gonna roll this back.
Okay.
This is Harold. He's hurting real bad.
Okay.
He hears that he hears Courtney go, "I got it, let's go." And he has you in his hands already.
Mhm.
He's gonna do one last ditch effort to ruin your day, and he's gonna try to shove you off of the mountain. He is strength, but I'm gonna roll this at a disadvantage because balls and flying.
He really wants to let him go and grab his balls and comfort.
So he rolls an 18.
At disadvantage?
I rolled a 15, and then I rolled an 18, and that's not with the +3.
Okay.
So he rolls an 18.
Okay.
Okay, so if he successfully shoves you off of the mountain,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, roll me a Constitution. Let's see how you take this fall.
11 or 12.
12. Okay. So you only get damaged once. If it was lower than 10, I was gonna roll two attack die.
Okay.
To see how much you bounce, but you bounce once. 6.
I'm dead.
Okay. Yes, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm dead.
He's out of health. He's just
What's
unconscious.
your total damage? Or what's your total HP?
At 100%, 13.
13. And then the 6. What minus? You're minus what right now? With the
Negative.
6 damage, you're negative what?
-1.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d6. You're unconscious. You're out of action.
6.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I fully die?
You're dead.
Okay.
No way.
You're dead.
Okay.
You're dead. You're gone. Xander?
I use.
Morales?
Can I use one of my?
Yes. Yes, you
Survival
can. Yes,
things?
you can.
Survive.
Yes, you can. Yes,
Survival.
please.
Use different
Use
things.
all of them.
Can I use all of them?
You can't use it twice on the
On
same
the
thing.
same
Oh, really?
same
Yeah.
thing.
So you
1.
Thank God. You just knock out.
Okay.
You just knock. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. I was like.
Heart stopped beating for a second.
I guess that's it for Homeroom Heroes, guys. Okay.
No, I'm just making a new character.
And Reese is forever messed up.
So
Or my first day of school.
Yeah. I was gonna end this with "Welcome to town."
Done.
Welcome to Bell.
Welcome to Bell.
Wow.
Yeah, right. So Harold.
Oh, now I'll make that character.
So Harold
Wowie.
turns to Xander.
It doesn't goes, "Wowie, holy moly."
Harold goes to Xander and goes, "Long live the king," and throws you off into the wildebeest.
And I go,
Put his head on the cage. And
That's basically what happens. You hit your head on a cage.
Okay.
I would say you hit your head on the cage and you
Okay.
pass out. Oh wow. Okay. And then with this, Harold goes at his eyes. So he can see a little bit better. He jumps down, sees that his bike is fucked with, and
does he? It's just not. It just
no, like he grabs the handlebars and it doesn't move. Like the wheels don't turn because
Okay.
you messed with it. So he just runs.
Okay.
He runs home. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
We beat
with
him.
your first encounter. Your first actual battle. That was really fun.
I was gonna hit him again, actually.
He was at 1 health.
I was gonna hit him again.
Okay, so first thing is first. Everyone gets. We didn't reward XP for last time. For last episode, we didn't reward XP.
didn't.
So we're gonna reward XP for this time. I'm gonna say everyone gets 2.
2 XP.
Yeah, everyone gets 2 XP. Courtney gets 3.
So add 3 to my number.
Yeah, add 3 to your XP.
I killed 2 rats.
This isn't about encounters.
Alright.
Okay. All right, and then what do you guys do?
You're gonna have to bike me home.
I was about to say not quite. We have Xander on like just a crumpled bloody mess.
Yeah.
We have Reese, who's
I'm 5 health.
yeah, you're fine, but you do have a rat nipped at you.
A rat nipped me and the big cube hit me
Yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah. So I would say like your leg is kind of a little bruised, and then we have Courtney, and you have a slash on your thigh. It's not deep. It's just owies. So what do you guys do?
You
Break
told me.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Do you guys try to revive him?
we go down to check on him and
Yeah.
see if we can
So
get him up.
he's just knocked out. So Courtney, what do you do?
Where should we go?
You have vinegar.
Put some
Vinegar have healing properties?
put some chemicals under his nose, see if he wakes up.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Just
Vinegar
this
does
pure
smell
stench.
Yeah.
Because and I'm just giving him like little slaps on his cheek, like, hey.
Okay. So hey Julian, can you roll me a D20? Let's do the Constitution. What does it say?
It went under the
Yeah, I
crown.
can't see it from here. Alright, I guess he's just 8.
9.
You wake up.
You did it.
Do you guys use this moment in time to heal each other?
Yes.
Thank you.
I was gonna say I don't know first aid or anything.
I do.
There you go.
Oh, good. What does first aid do? Did you just write it down?
I just wrote first aid.
You didn't check.
No.
First
That's
aid.
how I wrote things. Just that I have them. Not what they do.
Same.
Where is it? Where's my character creator?
Also have general knowledge.
First aid. It requires 1 minute uninterrupted concentration. It could be done 3 times a day. You could mend runes on Xander. Xander, roll me 1d4, and then you roll me 1d4.
3.
You get 6. Okay. Reese.
Oh.
Wait, starting from 1?
0. You're at 0.
From 0. Okay.
So you have 6.
Like, what am I doing now?
Yeah. We're out of battle, so
Okay.
it's free. The table's free.
I go to pick up my shuriken that's on the ground, I guess.
Okay, good.
Because I remembered it.
Good. Yeah. You're at +1 shuriken.
Yeah.
You guys say anything to each other?
That went a lot farther than I thought. It's
Now that I have my bracelet, I just have to figure out how to go back home without my parents noticing.
This is a real battle.
Yeah. Hiding all the wounds.
You do know first aid, so like I could say if you
can I roll a knowledge roll of her trying to teach me what to do to help her?
No.
Okay.
Because she has the skill for first aid. It's not something that you could just kind of figure out.
Because I have a knowledge roll, and if she's teaching me, then I'm like, oh, okay, I should do this. No?
I would say you could do it for a disadvantage.
Okay.
But you guys don't have any supplies. Like I don't know what I don't know what you would do exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I would say you'd be able to do that if you guys have the supplies. If you guys get to either one of your houses, or any of your houses.
If we can get it in the house secretly and get supplies out.
Yeah. Which for you two is easier than her.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I feel like your house has better stuff for this, probably.
Maybe. So I guess we bike to my house.
Okay. So I would say that the fight ends. Started at like 7:30. A lot of things happen. I would say that it's night. Moon is out. It's like 8:10.
Okay.
And you guys get home from biking from the junkyard. It's up to you.
I only gave him $15.
Oh, that's true. You have a bunch of money still.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What do you guys do? Tell me what you guys do.
$50 with me.
Then do you want to? Yeah, we can go over to the.
Do we have a drugstore?
We have a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, we just go up
To the
go up
7-Eleven?
the main street to. Yeah.
I mean, it's that, or unless like the hospital would sell bandages and whatnot.
It does have a. It does
Like
have
a
a
little
pharmacy.
pharmacy.
The hospital
have-
does have a pharmacy that's like kind of attached to the side.
Yeah, let's go there then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just straight up.
So by the time you
street.
guys get to Sacred Heart,
It's pretty close.
yeah, you get there at like 8:30.
Okay.
Because like you take it kind of slow. You're hurt. Everyone is hurt, and you just got roused from being knocked out.
Yeah.
So like you do have enough health now. You have 6 health, but like you're not fine. You know what I mean? You do still have a messed up arm. You do still
Messed up
have
leg.
your leg is messed up, and then so you guys get to the hospital around 8:30.
You look the least messed up to go in there and buy things.
Yeah.
Are they gonna sell it to me though?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, it's just we just need bandages and whatnot. It's not big things,
It's also the 80s.
and it's also the 80s. Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
I'm new in town. It's my first day of school. I just wanted to build my first aid kit. Can I buy some stuff?
Can you also get me some chips?
It's a pharmacy. They don't have food.
We have a little bit sometimes, like a little snack bar.
I'll get you a pre-made sandwich.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Turkey sandwich.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
So Courtney goes in, buys all the things. I'm gonna say that the sandwich costs you like
Like
Forget the supplies, the sandwich.
$1.50 or something.
the sandwich.
In the 80s?
Yeah, you're
For
right.
a turkey sandwich?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it costs you $2. It costs you $2 for. I would say in total, like the supplies and everything cost you like $6.
Okay.
And then add to your equipment. You now have put first aid kit, and we'll leave that as a nebulous thing.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Okay.
It's supplies.
Yes. Well, it's gonna be like bandages,
Yeah.
like rubbing alcohol strips, and you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
normal first aid type things.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do have a first aid kit, and you have you're minus $5. Julian is 1 sandwich fuller.
No. I get the sandwich. And I
I
cut into 3 parts.
Aww, Xander shares.
It's sweet that you made her buy it. As
Yeah,
I'm eating
yeah,
it.
Okay. So everyone has a little powwow at the Sacred Heart. What do you guys do while you're snacking?
I don't want to go to school tomorrow.
I don't want to miss school tomorrow.
Are we gonna get in trouble for this? What is Harold gonna do? He's probably gonna blame us for it.
No, he's not. Like,
Well,
he's a jerk, but he's not a snitch.
He did take.
He doesn't snitch on these things.
Yeah.
He just does them.
Okay.
Courtney, do you do, I would say that you guys still look pretty beaten up, except for you, Xander.
I just got like a.
No, that's what I'm saying. Except for you, Xander, you're patched up.
Yeah.
Reese isn't. You're not. Courtney. So Xander would be a good time to do that knowledge thing that you wanted.
To help her. Yeah. Okay.
So I would say you have to roll it at a disadvantage.
All right. I don't know. I'm supposed to roll that for knowledge.
You said what knowledge thing were you telling me about?
It's one of the skills. It says I can make a knowledge roll, but I don't know what dice I use for that.
Under geek?
No. It's
Or just a skill,
actual skill,
like
yeah.
base skill.
Yeah.
Knowledge general.
I also
Oh, it's just
have
general knowledge. So if you have information on any subject. So I would say roll for intelligence. Roll an advantage on your intelligence. If you go above 10, then you know how to patch up your leg.
Okay. With it disadvantage?
With advantage.
10.
Okay, yeah.
11.
If it's 11, you're fine.
Okay.
So you correctly sanitize and you correctly bandage it up. It's clean.
Okay.
So it's clean and sanitized. Everything's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a d4.
2.
Since you don't have the first aid skill, I'm putting this on a -1 because you're learning it. So you heal for 1.
That's full health.
That's 1 health.
True.
I'll be at 5 over here.
I was at 7, then I go back to 8.
And Xander, I'm going to say that this is going to be something that the other person has to be around for. So, for example, if it's just you and Reese alone, you can't.
Okay.
You can't
His
heal.
hands, but her knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Does that make
Makes
sense?
sense.
And do you anything for Reese?
No, that's cool.
I'm not playing. You guys are.
Did you got bit, right?
I got a rat bite and also my leg messed up from the cube.
The cube that you threw.
Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, we'll heal him too.
Okay. So do your 1d4.
4.
Okay. 4 hit points.
3 also. Because didn't he roll when he got first aided also?
No, I first aided her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then since I don't have
Okay.
it, I rolled
Yeah.
disadvantage.
And no,
Or -1.
he rolled to revive from being knocked out.
Okay.
So when you successfully survive from being knocked out, you roll a 1d4 to see how much health you have, other than 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I minus when I do that?
No, it was just for me.
It's-
You don't.
Yeah.
Because you're teaching me.
Yeah. Does that make sense? You're the one that knows the first aid. He has no idea how to do it. You're basically what happened is Julian is following, or Xander's following your instructions as he's patching up your leg. So he has no knowledge. So he didn't know how to clean it. He didn't know how to sanitize it.
I'm
He
just
didn't know how to
following
wrap it.
instructions.
Exactly.
That's it.
Okay. All right. You guys are healed, kind of patched up. Your clothes are still bloodied. So what do you guys do?
It's currently what time? Like
It is 8:30. Or I would say after you guys are done, it's like 8:45. So it's like not late, but it's definitely getting to that time where kids shouldn't be outside.
Yeah, I just
Curfew.
want to get home because goal is to sneak back through the window, and then I could just change my clothes and have my servants wash them.
Okay. Do you guys? Oh yeah. So what do you guys respond to that together?
I'll say, sure, that's fine. I'll handle it with my mom. That's fine.
Let's go home and deal with tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. See each other at school tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys split up at the hospital then?
No, we all kind of live somewhat close.
It's like we would drop me off first.
Or go to the intersection of Bell and
yeah.
I actually don't know what street that is.
Well, wait, which one?
So you know how it's Yuzu and Bellflower?
Can't see.
I think it's Nectar.
Yeah. That's Nectar.
Oh, it's Nectar, the one that connects
Yeah.
to the fire department and the police. That's Nectar.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess us two and Reese split up at Nectar, and
I mean, you guys pretty much just
yeah,
you're here,
and she's
and then we have to write her in over there.
yeah. So I guess we split up there, and then I just take her home.
Okay. So it's just Xander and Courtney
Mhm.
at Courtney's house.
At this point, yes.
Okay, so before we leave Reese, for story reasons, can you roll me a dexterity? Let's see how you get home. Actually, what's the home situation like at this late at night? It's almost 9.
I'd probably say the grandparents are surely knocked out.
So, like, I know both parents work. Are they barely getting home, or what kind of situation's happening?
They're usually gone before school, so they're probably already home, but they're probably like getting stuff ready for work in their room, maybe.
Okay. So, they would say something if you walked in.
If they like had their door open and I went past it.
Yeah, I was about to say, is this a normal thing for you being home this late, or is this
occasionally? It's not too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so you get in. Do you go through the front door then?
Yeah, I kind of like hide the limp and just kind of go in.
Okay. And then I'll say like your mom turns around and goes, "Oh, hey, Reese, how you doing? Why are you going home so late?"
I was just hanging out with Xander. It was just a fun night out. We made a new friend today. Hung out with her too.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop it, Mom.
It's like it smells like you guys played a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. It's pure sweat. That body odor. I'm a growing young boy.
You said that to your mom? Yeah. So I am. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna roll her perception, just to see. Yeah, things as normal. You go inside. You get ready. Go
take a shower.
Yeah, you do all your things.
Yeah.
Okay, Xander and Courtney. We're in front of Courtney's house.
I'll give you a thumbs up when I make it in.
Alright.
If everything's good.
Do you think you can climb up that, like, vine thing again?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a...
Alright, careful of that little, like...
Okay, so I will...
broken part, though.
Courtney, roll me that dexterity.
12.
Okay, you make your way halfway through. Roll me another one.
10.
Okay, so you make your way up into your up until your bedroom window. Xander assures you that you didn't. There's no noise. You're fine.
Go around.
Yeah. You're keeping. Xander's keeping watch, making sure like she didn't make any noise, or making sure no one's coming in, or like he doesn't see any lights turn on downstairs or anything like that. Yeah, so you're good. Okay.
How tall are you?
Not very.
Let's just say I find like a
4'6".
A unisex looking hoodie to throw to you so you can wear almost all your things hidden.
Wow. Wait. Wow. You guys are the same size?
I felt that I'm 4'11 and a half.
I'm 4'6". I'm very small.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So okay. That does work. Okay. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Bye. Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. And then.
I got clothed this episode.
Got extra clothes.
Okay, so house situation.
Like Dobby.
So the house situation right now. So
for her?
Yeah, for her. So okay, so you get in and recap me on. So what we did, Courtney, before you left.
My door was closed.
Your door is closed.
And put on music.
Put on music, sheets and pillows and stuff. Okay. So you go inside. Hold on. Okay. You go inside. Music's off. Night light's off. Your room light is on. The music's off. Night light's on. Your bed's made. And our favorite head maid Lupita is sitting, like, we're like, and like you have a chair in your room, for your attendance. So she's just sitting there, like, waiting for you.
Do Mom and Dad know?
That's the first thing you say.
Yeah.
You crawl into your
Yes, Lyle.
you do one of these and you go, Mom and Dad know? That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Lupita says no. No, she just wants to know you're okay.
Aww. Could you sterilize this for me?
Okay.
Slip.
Yeah.
Covered in hot dog and rat cuts.
And then Lupita basically says, Senorita, I know.
Oh man.
I'm not here to run your life. I just want to know you're okay.
Oh.
You look like you had a really busy night. Are you okay? Is everything fine?
Yes, everything's fine.
Are you going to school tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let Sebastian know.
The driver.
The driver.
Oh, he's named.
So she takes your bracelet. She goes back. She cleans it up. She does it quickly so that way she knows how much work you did to get it back. Obviously, because that's why you left. That's why you snuck out. And that's why she also thought it was weird when you were interacting with her as well. Because didn't you tell her that you wanted to leave?
Yeah, she ratted.
Yeah. So she knew you wanted to leave. She did tell your parents about it, and that you wanted to look for your bracelet, but they're like, no, we're gonna deal with it tomorrow. You did get your bracelet back, and she gets back to your room. Bracelet's all clean. She's like, Courtney, I'm gonna say that I found this, and I'll take care of it. Or do you want to do it yourself?
I'll do it myself.
Okay. So she gives it to you, and then she says goodnight and asks you if you want anything. Okay. So she closes your door. She puts on the nightlight and she turns back the music, and then she goes back. Xander, you're home.
I'm on the sleep.
Okay. You just go in.
Oh, I mean, I do it slowly and quietly so she doesn't wake up. But
Okay. Roll me that dex. For sneaky.
not a good one. 4.
What a good one.
So you open the door, you close it, and as you turn around, you slam your foot into that, like in the entranceway, how there's usually a, yeah. How's your house oriented? Because I'm gonna say that you open your door, you go into the living room, and you stub your foot on something because everything in the house is dark. You didn't open up any of the lights.
Sure.
Okay. So you stab your foot on a dresser or closet or something.
Or
Not closet.
like a couch or something.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you turn around, you start sneaking by, and you stab your foot onto the couch, and your mom wakes up and goes, "Xander, what are you doing? Did you just get home?"
No, I'm just getting water.
Okay. Good night.
Night, Mom.
Okay, she goes back to sleep.
I gotta get water.
Sink turns on a little bit.
Congratulations. Okay, alright, so Wednesday ends. It's been a long day. Both of you guys go to sleep, and you guys get ready for school the next morning. Okay, so I think that's an episode, guys. That's a really good episode.
I almost died.
Yeah.
Survival.
You did
I did die.
The heart stopped, but then it came back.
It was the bounce. It was dead.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, lots happened.
Thanks, survival point.
Yes, we're
It's
actually
reset
gonna
now,
use
right?
them.
Because it's new day.
Yeah. You guys get +1 in the survival points.
Yay.
Cool.
So congratulations.
And HP is back to
HP is back to normal. You guys have that full night of rest. Tomorrow is definitely going to be a new day. Before everyone goes to sleep, do you guys just go straight to sleep? Or are you guys pretty much exhausted?
I took a shower.
Okay. Does anyone turn on a radio or do anything?
I mean, I clean up my arm.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess
Yeah. Does anyone turn on a radio? Does anyone do anything like media wise?
After I clean up, I turn my TV.
Just for white noise.
Well,
I just crash.
I mean, I wanted to put on another like episode of something.
Well, at this point, I realized that my affluence is not typical in this city. So after day one, definitely not bringing money to school, only if I need to buy lunch or something, and not wearing or bringing anything of value with me to school.
Characters are preppy, right?
Yeah.
It's a part of your character to wear expensive stuff.
Well, I mean, but not like,
The clothes are expensive.
The clothes are expensive.
But I'm not gonna wear the bracelet.
Oh, okay.
Like if there's like a necklace, you could like put it in the shirt.
Yeah. No expensive, outwardly expensive things. Okay.
Except for her, like Louis Vuitton.
Okay. So Xander, roll me that perception. Let's see how like kind of awake you are. If you're gonna fall asleep in the middle of this episode, or if you're gonna do anything.
Was it?
13.
Was that right? 17.
17. Okay, so you are aware. So before you turn like the channel onto whatever program that you want to watch, the news is on, and it's the report says something along the lines of there's been an incident at a house in Anemone Court. So it's just basically right across from Reese. It's going to be this cul-de-sac literally right across.
Okay.
They said that there's an incident there, and it seems like it was a domestic like disturbance, and more will be out when like the police turn in the report, and they just kind of see it, and you're like, yeah, whatever.
No, I want to stay and look at it.
Okay.
It's by Reese's house. So.
Yes. So no, that's the report. They say, there's like noise disturbances and domestic like. There's like some sort of domestic disturbance. Like you see the reporter like kind of in front of the house, and there's like a couple police cars, and like people are like there's people outside of the house because they're like it's like they're like why are you?
It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's like because it's a small town, so anytime anything happens, it's kind of a big deal.
Is it like a current going report?
Yes,
because we did walk down the street, but we would not have seen hubbub.
No, because
this isn't the street, or
because we would have been walking this way. And there's.
Oh, I guess
this is my cul-de-sac.
Went down this way because the drinkers here who went down this way up.
You guys went down Main Street and you went to Sacred Heart, and you guys went down Nectar. West. You headed west on Nectar, and you dropped. You guys went past that street, yes, but you guys did not see it because it happened.
Like once we were all settled in.
Well, it happened during the time you guys were getting ready to go bed. Okay. That's why I did set it that way.
Yeah.
And chronologically speaking, that's exactly what happened. You guys got in, you went down. I checked to see if you even turned on the TV.
Yeah.
To see if you even noticed.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, something's afoot. There seems to be more things happening around here lately. Okay. All right. And that is it. I hope everyone had fun. I hope you had a great time listening. My name is Lyle. I am your GM for Dark Places Demogorgons, and I'm joined by
Kristen as Courtney.
Julian as Reese.
What?
Continue.
Brandon as Xander.
Bye.